To learn the good, the bad, and the reality of the nomadic lifestyle, click the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Click the bell notification. Had me a dream last night. I dreamt I was on a deserted island, and then all of a sudden, mermaids started coming out of the water. And as they would come out of the water, of course, they'd lose their fins and they started walking on land. And they laced my neck in gold chains and fed me lobsters. And oh, it was perfect. Sunsets were great, never rained, it never snowed. Temperature was always spectacularly. That's how dreams are. Because now, when you wake up in the morning, this is reality. I tried to explain the good, the bad, and the reality. Let's get away from the dream for a second that I'm on a deserted island with a bunch of mermaids. And this is the reality. Hey, you know, this is pretty nice. I got free electric, free water. Internet's pretty good. Close to town. You got a Dairy Queen water over there, Dollar General just down the store. This is pretty good. Temperature, it gets up into about the 60s. A few days ago, it got really cold. But you know what? We got free electric, so that's good. The bad is, you know, it got down to 18 degrees and it was just downright cold, windy. The truck was shaking all over the place. And the reality is we're gonna spend our winter going around Lubbock, Texas, from city park to city park. That's the reality. Nothing wrong with it, it's just what it is. You know, a lot of people just really have a hard time accepting the reality of the lifestyle, or even the bad. They only want the good. And they don't want the good, what they want is the dream. They want the mermaids on the deserted island. Just this morning, I got a nice friendly comment from an ex-subscriber. I'm unsubscribing from your channel. All you ever do is talk about the bad. You never talk about the good stuff. It's so negative. How dare you try to talk people out of their dreams? Dreams, that's the key word there. Okay, first of all, why are you so angry? Why do you want to watch a YouTube channel? At the beginning of the YouTube channel, it says the good, the bad, reality. Nowhere does it say anything about the dream. And so I tell you about the good, and I tell you about the bad, and I tell you about the reality, and it angers you because it's not the deserted island with the mermaids. So then I go through my normal routine. I go over to Facebook and mindlessly scroll through Facebook trying to find some topic that I want to talk about today. First one that comes across is Van Group. Got this awesome picture of some great sunrise. Of course, their feet are in the scene. Oh, it's just so wonderful. Man, the freedom of the van life, they all say down below. Awesome freedom. Oh, this is perfect. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Everything's about freedom. So the next post I read, well, last night I was in my van. I'm parked in the overflow parking lot in the back of a hotel, and a police officer showed up last night. And he's flashing his lights into my van. So I'm sitting perfectly still. Wait a minute, I'm thinking, what about all the freedom that everybody was talking about in the last post? And so I replied back, and I was being sarcastic. Yeah, I love this freedom of living in a van because I really was not very free getting a good night's sleep in my stick and brick and not having police officers shine their lights into my window at my stick and brick. I really hated that stuff. This is true freedom. Well, then I scroll down just a little bit further. Sure enough, same group, Van Group. So 3 posts, boom, boom, boom. Next one is I think he said $3,000 Honda generator. I don't know what generator costs $3,000 bucks, but whatever. My $3,000 generator just got stolen off the back of my van. And I had a chain on it and they cut it with bolt locks. So he says, the cheapest one I can find, $1,500 used one on Craigslist. And I thought, wow, what about all this freedom everybody keeps talking about? I'm really glad this lifestyle is so free. It's so free to get your generator stolen. Whereas in a stick of brick, you know, you can sleep all night long and nobody is going to steal the electric pole out of your backyard. And then the other thing they talk about is how cheap this lifestyle is. And you're killing the dream by making all these videos about how I put my money into savings and an emergency fund, and I have $800 so I can live on my budget. Oh, that's terrible. You're gonna talk people out of their dreams. You got to understand, not everybody is cut out to live the 9-to-5 job. You got to have the 9-to-5 job. You got to eat. And you got to replace the generator. And you got to pay the ticket or the fines that you're going to incur for sleeping on private property. And then we talk about stealth camping. Oh yeah, stealth camping is so great. Really loving this stealth camping. I'm going to camp in the back of a hotel parking lot. Nobody's going to know that I'm there. Well, why do you think the police showed up in the first place? Because the hotel manager saw on his security camera that you backed up into his parking lot, you know, wiggled around in the van for a while, turned on some lights, turned off some lights, never got out of the van, never came in to pay for a hotel room. So you are trespassing. He knows you're trespassing. You're really lucky that he didn't knock on your door. Heck, they may have, I don't know. Maybe you didn't get to post that they knocked on your door. Or that you were so embarrassed that you got kicked out or you got a ticket or you got arrested that you couldn't post on Facebook. So I keep saying the reality is this is it, right here. You're not going to get the mermaids on a deserted island. You're not going to get it. Occasionally, you're going to get a really cool scene. And I've talked about my really cool scenes. The Grand Canyon was amazing. Wolf Gap in Virginia was amazing. South Dakota's Badlands was absolutely amazing. But these are little events. It's like a vacation from reality is what it is. Just because I live in a van, I mean, so many people say, oh man, you can just up and go anywhere. Not if you have a budget. You know, if you're telling me that you don't have a 9-to-5 job because you're not cut out for that, then you're not traveling. You're living in a van. So let's recap just for a second. You're going to save money. Well, you're not saving money if you're driving all over the country. You're not. You're going to spend a ton of money driving. So that kills the freedom. You're not going to get the dream. The dream just isn't there. There's such a fantasy about what this lifestyle is that the reality doesn't come close to matching that. And then freedom. Oh, coming out here to be free. Well, you're not free because you're always trying to hide from the people that you say you're free from. That's not freedom. That's being paranoid that you're going to get caught doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Thanks for watching. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.